Pittsburgh Steelers.
Pittsburgh guy.
Hey. Now, here's what I will say. I love the move of Artie Smith at coordinator. Like, I absolutely,
I'm with you.
absolutely love that. They got quarterbacks who obviously have taken a little deeper dive over the last couple years. You don't know what you got in Fields. You don't know what you got in Russell. Who knows what they're going to do, but they went and got Cordero Patterson from Atlanta, who he knows all about. He can be your utility guy, and you get back to Pittsburgh football. They go first round, offensive lineman with Fatanu from Washington,
Who's our boy?
favorite guy in the draft. They go second round, go get your center for the next 10 years from West Virginia, Zach Frazier, Remington Trophy winner. I know a little bit about that.
There you go.
Strike the pose.
Yeah, that's it. But listen, this is a team with Artie Smith. They get back to Pittsburgh Steelers football. They still don't have enough talent to win, but this will keep them competitive, especially in that league. Now you can hammer the run game. You get that system going, and you're 5 to 6 yards of carry in the run game. You control the clock. Now, Russell only needs to throw it 15 times a game, and you feel a lot better about your life.
This Steelers team reminds me a lot of how the Seahawks were winning when Russ first got there, playing great defense. I mean, the Steelers were winning games last year. TJ Watt was getting safeties, like turnovers nonstop. You have Cam Hayward, he's going through a little contract dispute right now. But they got talent on defense. You know they're not going to let up a lot of points. So if Russ can go out there and just be the Russ of old, I'm not asking for a lot. They can win some games. They're going to be more competitive. Tomlin's always going to get them close to 500, and Tomlin's dealt with personalities. My biggest fear in Pittsburgh, and you're from there, the fans going to be able to deal with Russ having his own office? Is there enough high-level restaurants for him to go to and wear his outfits and Ciara? How's Pittsburgh going to deal with Russ Wilson?
Well, Pittsburgh's not going to deal with Russell Wilson. I promise you that. So we better win some games, or else Justin Fields is getting a look. I think there's a short leash. I don't know what you think. What do you think?
If it were me, I'm going Justin Fields, and I'm not even blinking.
Yeah, okay.
I don't think they knew that he was going to be available, and they got him for a steal.
Yep.
Russell's had his day in the sun. He's been to a Super Bowl. His days are behind him. Let him go act with his girlfriend or wife, whatever it is. Is he taking this game seriously? Why would Sean Payton just let him go for basically nothing when he's already married to him contractually?
Yeah.
It's the biggest dead cap hit in NFL history.
Something about it. He wasn't very good at Seattle's last year. They got rid of him. Denver, he gets paid a ton of money. They get rid of him. Now he's at Pittsburgh. Now you add a guy that can throw as good or better than him and is a way better athlete.
Yeah.
Right? That's sitting right behind him and who's, 25, 26 years old?
Yeah.
You know, and if you're just saying, hey, let's just run 14 times a game, let's do it 14 times a game, let's let him do the bootlegs. Let's let him do the zone reads. Let's let him do the quarterback design runs. Are you kidding me? I don't even think it's close, personally, but for them to win, if you're asking the quarterback, hey, we're going to hand the ball off, we're going to throw it 15 times a game, you want Justin.
Agree.
Right? Mm-hmm. I mean, but if they do have Russell, they're going to have to hand the ball off and play this AFC North smash mouth football, which, 9-8, and we'll see you next year.
I think that Fields probably plays at least a little bit this year.
Agreed.
I mean, the thing for me is that great defense, right? I like their tight ends. Freiermuth, Darnell Washington, they're
Washington
big dudes, can block, right? Like, you talk about Arthur Smith running the football. That's what he's built for, right?
They ran the ball really good at Atlanta last year. They're really exciting. I mean, they really turned the corner. They really innovative on offense last year.
They had Pugh's quarterbacks playing.
We'll get there.
Okay.
Quarterbacks were bad.
He picked them.
The run game was great. Great. Chris Lindstrom, Pro Bowler. Stud. Let's go.
All right.
Matthew Bergeron, let's go. We'll get there.
But
we'll
outside,
get there.
right, you're going to count on Roman Wilson, a rookie. You're going to count on Pickens, right? Like, they're good players, but it's not like that's the force of this team. The force of this team is up front, running the football, right? And like Jay said, like, the added ability for Fields to run the football and be an athlete. There's times that you watch him play over the last several years where he is by far the best athlete on the field.
If you're going to get a loaded box, you want to run the ball 40 times a game. Your dream. I want to run the ball 40 times a game. You're going to get loaded boxes. Is George Pickens going to go in there and block a safety?
Based on what I watched last year.
Van Jefferson?
Doesn't look like it.
No.
Roman Wilson? Michigan? He's not a very big guy.
No.
They went to the playoffs last year.
All right. Yeah.
Can they get back?
Sure. They get back at night.
I think AFC North puts 3 teams in.
You do?
Yes.
Have we gotten to a point, though? Here's what I want to know. Have we gotten to a point as a Pittsburgh Steelers fan of accepting above a 500 as a successful season?
I think that I don't think so. No, I think they're starting
Because that's all you hear every year. Mike Tomlin went 500 again. Mike Tomlin went 500 again. They went 9-8. They fought to get 9-8.
It's hard to win in the NFL, man. So you have to commend them for
Quarterback
going 9-8.
was banged up all year. They played
Agreed.
three
Banged up
different guys.
quarterbacks. He's got a great defensive scheme over there and good defensive talent that keeps them in games. And that's the way they play. But eventually, offensively, you're going to have to make some plays. And that's where they failed down the stretch in big games. They can't make any plays. They changed coordinators in the middle of last year, and then finally they get a coordinator. They finally go over 300 yards. I mean, or 400 might have been. I think it's 300 actually.
Yeah.
This offense is not very good.
Agree.
George Pickens, higher or lower, 1,000 yards receiving?
I'm going lower. I'm going lower.
Let's just keep with the theme. I'm going higher. We're going to take some shots. We don't need Pickens going in there. He might not be doing some blocking. He can make some incredible catches. We saw that last year. So he can be that deep threat. We'll go over.
Russell does still have deep ball accuracy, so that's a good thing for Pickens because he does still those high moon ball go balls, right, and some of those posts, and gives his receivers good opportunities to make plays. So that's a good thing. So if they can run the ball and they can do some play action shots to George, and he can hit a couple big plays a game, or 2 huge plays every 3 weeks, then higher would be good.
I just don't even know what Arthur Smith's deep ball plan is because he hasn't had a quarterback really to utilize that. Everything was over the middle or out routes or quick things, and then just everything off the run game, right? But if they can utilize the play action game and get Pickens deep shots, I mean, he's got a chance to get there. I just don't think it's lower. The more and more I just thought about it, it's lower.
You came to, I saw that hit the brain right there.
Yeah.